Hi, and welcome to Science Time with Miss Victoria. As always, this program is recommended for ages 6 and up, but it also depends, of course, on the science or STEM experiment that we are doing. So as always, let's go ahead and begin. The first thing we need to do is to wash our hands for at least 20 seconds. So make sure you go to my YouTube video, or if you've seen it on the Facebook, whichever one. You can go and see where I wash my hands, top and bottom, in between, rub them all together. I do that slow and fast to the rhyme of Forever Shaka. Once you're done, make sure your hands are nice and dry. It should come out to about 20-25 seconds. Next thing we're going to need to do is to gather some supplies. I haven't told you what we're doing yet, so let's hold off for a quick second. Last thing is, of course, to have adult supervision, just in case. Now, for the one that we're going to be doing today, and you're going to find out in a little bit, you do need adult supervision, especially when it comes to the prep and getting the supplies. So let's go ahead and find out what we're doing and what supplies we're going to be needing. Okay, we're going to be getting supplies for Stomp rockets. Okay, now, first thing you're going to be needing is 1/2 inch PVC pipe. Now, you could have some left over, maybe around the house. I said 1/2 inch. If you have a 1 inch, that's fine. 1/2 inch just makes it a little easier when you're cutting it. I'm just going to show you one of them I have. This one I already have pre-cut, but this is a 1/2 inch. When we get to the steps, you'll see how you're going to break that long one. So you want to get a long PVC pipe that's 1/2 inch first, and then you're going to use it in the steps to break it. Next thing you need is a T-PVC connector. And this has your cross, or it looks like an X, but it's a T. So you're going to need one of these, and it's going to need a fit for, since we're doing 1/2 inch pipe, you're going to have the connector to be 1/2 inch as well. So whatever size PVC pipe you start off with, 1/2 inch or inch, make sure the connector matches. Same thing for the next one is your L fitting, PVC fitting, and this one is also 1/2 inch because we want to make sure it actually fits the PVC pipe we're using. You're going to need cotton ball or cotton balls. You're going to need just have a couple on hand. I'm using pom-poms because I have these extra, and they're the same, pretty much same texture and feeling of a cotton ball. So if you have pom-poms in your house for you have in your crafts, go ahead and use that. If not, just grab some cotton balls. You're going to need them. You need a ruler, and the only reason I'm saying a ruler, I don't have it in front of me because my PVC pipe's already cut. But you're going to need a ruler to measure out the lengths that you're going to be needing to cut the pipe. Also, you're going to need masking tape. So I have a roll right here. You're going to need some paper, have some on the side. You're going to find out in a little bit. Plastic bottle. I have a couple different options, but I have them right over here. Optional is your markers. I have markers on mine, but you can also, optional is colors, parents, if you want the child to use colors instead of markers. That's fine. That's your option. So let's go ahead and move on to the steps. It's going to take a little while on the steps. So let's see each one of the steps. Remember, take your time, okay? Prep is going to be a little bit longer than come to the steps. So here are our steps. Okay, Now, so we're going ahead and go with the first one is you're going to measure your half-inch PVC pipe and you're going to cut it into, and I use this because mine were already pre-cut. So I put 3 6-inch in length. You want 3 6-inch in length, and you want at least 2 in 12-inch or a foot length. 12 inches or a foot. Now, do you want to make it easier? You can make it all to where all 5 pieces are a foot long. That's fine. That's a little easier. But on this step, parents, you are going to have to be involved because you're going to need the one to be able to cut these PVC pipe and whatever tool that is going to be easy for you. Your child can watch when it comes to that step. Okay? And the next step is to add both the 12-inch pipes to the top and bottom of the connector. And the reason I say top and bottom because when you hold it like a T, you're going to have a top and bottom. And I also have a picture for you as well. You can always pause the video, of course, so you can be able to see the picture up close. So I have my 1 foot or 12 inches on the top and bottom of the T. So that's what it means by top and bottom. If I'm holding it like this, or you have it down, it'd be the top and bottom. Alright, next step is to add the 2 6-inch ones. So you're going to add 2 of them on the side. Okay, we're going to put them on the side, and then what you're going to do is you're going to get a cotton ball, or in my case a pom-pom, and you're going to stuff it into each side, and you're going to use the masking tape to tape it down to seal it. I already had mine prepped and ready for me, so mine are already sealed on both sides. So I don't have to worry about that part. Now the last thing is you're going to get your last 6 inches you have left. You're going to place it into your L-shaped fitting. And now you're going to put this at the end of one of the 12-inch pipes. Doesn't matter which end, you can always move it around. It's not going to make a difference. Now we're going to go ahead and grab a plastic bottle. I just have an empty water bottle. It can be small, it could be a tall one, it could be a Coke bottle, Dr. Pepper, as long as it's a plastic bottle. You're going to place it at the end. I'm going to move mine a little sideways. So you place it at the end and you're going to get your masking tape. And what you're going to do is you want it just to seal it to the pipe. You want it to stay connected to it. So I'm just going to, you can put it all the way in. I wouldn't. You just want it just enough so that it's on the pipe. You want it to be connected. I'm just going to wrap it around. I just want to stay and press down because you want it to press down so it's on the rim of the water bottle or the empty bottle, whichever, the plastic bottle, and then you want it to get to the PVC pipe as well. So it's going to look just like this. We're all done with assembling. Assembling doesn't take too long. It's just a prep of cutting the PVC pipe into the pieces. Other than that, it's real quick to assemble. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to have time to make a rocket. So you're going to grab a sheet of paper. Now, on this option right here, you have 2 options you can do. You can go ahead and get your markers and colors and go ahead and decorate the sheet. Or what you can do is what I did. I'll show you my other one already. Is that I put it on, I had it on the pie, I rolled it already, sealed it, and then I decorated. Okay? So let's just assume my thing's all decorated. What you're going to do is you're going to roll it. Now, you might think it was kind of hard to roll it to get it that thin. Well, what I can do is I'm going to go ahead and take off one of my foot-long PVC pipe, and all I'm going to do is going to roll it. Now, I'm just going to keep going to use the whole sheet, but what you can do also is you can just cut it at the length that you need it. You don't have to do the whole sheet. Now, you don't want it too tight, so make sure it's not as tight. And you're going to get the masking tape, and you want to seal it. Keep it sealed. piece I have extra down here. Up here. So now I'll put this back because we don't need that. Connect everything back together. Okay. So now you have this. What you can do next is you can pinch, you're going to pinch one of the ends. You can either have it flat or you can do like I did, which is I folded it in at the top to make like a triangle point. You get some more masking tape. I'm going to be using a lot of masking tape on this one. A couple pieces, a lot of them. Just going to go ahead and hold this down. Now we have our rocket, stay decorated, and you would put it at the end. Now you have it done. Now will be time to blast off. So I'm going to show you, when I do the close-up shot, I am going to show you stomping, because the next step is you're going to, just like it says last time, it's time to step on the plastic bottle. You can do a countdown like 3, 2, 1, blast off. But since I'm going to show you here, I'm going to try an alternate way of me just squashing it in my hand. When I do the close-up shot, I'm going to have it on the floor and stomping it. So for this experiment, once you've assembled it on the table, place it on the floor, and then that's when you're going to go ahead and stomp it, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and try and see if it's going to lift off with just me squashing in my hand. Not too. Bad, not too much of a height, but it still did it. So on the close-up shot, we'll see if mine gets a little bit higher because you're actually putting a lot more force when you stomp it. Okay, so we're going to pick that up. I hope you enjoy and you have plenty of fun. Now remember, once you're done with this, you're like, oh, my bottle squash, how am I going to do it again? You can easily just take it off. Because it's masking tape, so it's not really going to stick. You can blow into the bottle to make it go back and try it again. Or since you have extras, you might have some extras inside, you just stick it on and tape it again. Okay? So it's very simple when it comes to assembling. The only thing take, like I said, long is going to be the parent for y'all to go ahead and cut the PVC pipes. And that's it. That's pretty much what's going to take the longest because assembling is really quick. Make sure your parents there to help you so you know how to do it. Make sure to zoom in on the picture so that'll help you. And it's real quick and fun. Right? I hope you enjoy it. Something different. This is more of a STEM activity. You're using any supplies that are around you to make something. So I hope you really enjoy this and like this and you keep doing it. You might want to change the rocket style. That might make a difference. You might want to change the size of the bottle. Remember, science. You can alter the supplies, the experiment itself, so you can see what happens. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to our library resources. All right. So as always, right on the blue side of the slide, these are books that you can find that deal with science and STEM that you can find on our catalog. You can go to cctexas.com/library and go in there and just search it or do an advanced search to be specific on the type of books you want. Place them on hold. You can pick them up inside your branch or curbside. Just make sure to call to find out about the hours. And as always, you can also just come into the library and find it on the shelf and check it out. If you prefer your smart device that you want just near you, right behind on the brown side over here, we have our online digital resources, Access 360 and Hoopla. I hope you already have these on your desktop or you already downloaded the apps on your smart device, whether it's your phone or your iPad or one of those readers that has internet that you're able to download. On Access 360, you can put it on hold. You can check it out right away. You can make it as a wish list. Hoopla, on the other hand, you can make it as a favorite. Maybe a whole bunch of science ones, just favorite them, and then slowly check out. Because remember, Hoopla, you only get 5 checkouts a month, and Access, you do get 10, and it just keeps going. You can turn in books, and you still can check out more. The most you can do is 10. Here is for the month. So once you get 5, that's it. So if you ever need help on any of those, by all means, call one of your branches, and they can talk you through if you haven't registered for them. Now, as always, remember, go to our Facebook page and or our YouTube channel, Corpus Christi Public Libraries, and you can see all the videos the library branches are providing. If you want it broken down for you, go to our website, cctexas.com/library. You want to click on virtual programs, and there you'll see all the programs broken down. Just click on the hyperlink and it'll send you to the YouTube so you can be able to watch it. And if you need help finding books dealing with STEM or science experiments like this that we just did today, you can go to our online catalog, the cctexas.com/library. And from there you can use our new book alerts, author check, and of course book newsletter. And please do not forget about those online digital resources I mentioned, Access 360, and of course, Hoopla. And as always, I will see you next time. Bye.